Literally everybody knows about Minecraft. It's an amazing game in which you can accomplish your wildest dreams. Like building a massive wooden mansion with all sorts of fine details, dogs everywhere, and a hidden dungeon encasing a magical book that can enchant gear. Gear that you got from exploring the deep, twisty caves in a blocky earth full of valuable minerals. You can take the wood that you got from hours of deforestation and turn it into gigantic monoliths that reach the sky limit. One of the only limits that you have in the game. You can invite your friends to enjoy the game with you, and build a village complete with farms, houses, and complicated automatic farming systems. You can bang pigs. You can get some sloppy top from pigs. I'm telling you guys, this game is amazing. So as you may have guessed, I've been playing some Minecraft. And I've really been thinking about the piston block in Minecraft. And about how, as Professor Powles, Minecraft scientist, would put it...
Pushes shit.
Yes, exactly, it pushes shit. So I was wondering the exact strength that the piston has. So see, here is a diagram of a piston, and here's the block. So the block is going to go up once the piston is activated by some sort of power switch. Say a lever. So we all know that the piston can push up at least one block, probably even 2 blocks, maybe even 3 blocks, possibly even 4 blocks, and 5. But how many can it put? How many can it carry all at once? And that's why I decided to do some experiments. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a wall that extends out for the entire world. So I'm just gonna draw an earth around here so that you know that these blocks are the entire world. And if I put the piston up sideways to that and activate the lever, so I have a few hypotheses about this. Either it's going to push the entire world to the side, or the piston is just gonna stick out, or it's gonna look something like this, where the piston sticks out, but nothing else comes out. And this is what I think is gonna happen, because obviously it takes much less force for the block at the end of the piston to be pushed out this way than for the entire world to get pushed out the other way, obviously. And this is what got me thinking. So what if we have this exact same setup where the piston is put right next to it, but it's put in between 2 stretches of the entire world over here. And then I activate a lever again. So now, when I push the lever, something has to happen. Either the piston is going to push the entire world this way, or it's going to go back and push the entire world this way. Either way, something's gonna happen, and it's gonna be big. You guys have no idea how much this data can be extrapolated. Is that the piston is made out of wood. Yes, this part up here on the piston, that is wood. So if this wood is strong enough to push the entire world a little bit to the side, then that means that the wood in Minecraft from its trees have got to be some of the strongest materials known to man, or Steve Kind. And the fact that we make axes in Minecraft that can just completely wipe out these trees that means that the axes in Minecraft have to be like some Thor endgame hammer type shit. And not only that, but our good pal Steve can actually just punch these trees and they'll be demolished. Literally. So if Steve's fist can punch these trees, that means that his fist has to have some sort of crazy hidden power in it. Like, are you kidding? It can break down this material that is strong enough to push the entire world. His hand has to be on some new shit. Not to mention that, but every time that you hit somebody in Minecraft, they barely move. And if somebody with the punch, the force to shatter a block like that, his punch has to be somewhere like a bajillion thousand didillion newtons. And that's wild that a Minecraftian can get hit and barely move by the hands of Steve himself. That means that the Minecraft characters have to be some crazy hulking divine beings, like rivaling that to the power of Shaggy, which honestly means that they cannot be in Super Smash Bros. Because if they hit one person, they're instantly going to do 999% and you're gonna fly off the screen. Because I just don't think that people like Isabelle and Kirby are fit to withstand the amount of force that comes behind the punch of Steve from Minecraft. So the thing is about all of this is that it might not be true at all, so we have to go and do the experiments in Minecraft now real quick. Let's see what's going on, and if this doesn't work, I'm freaking pooping a butt. Let's go in with my friend Minecraft scientist Professor Powles, and let's run out these experiments. Oh fuck. So for today's experiment, we want to see how strong it is and if it can actually push the entire world, or shift an entire layer. And as you can see, it works just like you think a piston would. Moves up and down, yes? It pushes shit, thank you. So, as Professor Powles would say, it can push shit. It can push other shit, too.
Yo, what? Yo. Yes. Oh, yes.
So we're going to put it up right against a layer where it extends out for the whole world, roughly. So we're just gonna say, like, put it right, here. Now, since this goes on for a long time, might even be the entire world might be solid, will the piston, when faced with this, push the entire thing forward, or will the piston just go back? What is your hypothesis, Professor Powles?
It will push it.
Whoa, what the hell? It went backwards under the weight. It only pushed itself backwards and not the entire layer. That makes sense, actually. Because it has more weight on this end than it does on the other end. That's why the piston itself just pushes backwards. Wow, fuck. So, now that we figured out that it doesn't push all this way, Professor Powles, what happens... This way, it can't get pushed back, and apparently it can't push things forward. Let's fill in the rest of the row. So, what happens now that there is stuff on either side of the... What do you think is gonna happen?